It wasn't windy. It was just
so on the way to
and we ran. And
Fort
so
Bragg, and she said on the radio, she goes, Fort Bragg, because her father died.
Places that she can go when she feels afraid.
Like she reaches to her father in Fort Bragg. And my synchronicity on the way from Stockton, having to do with the Ouija board synchronicity, she was my father, and the lone tree.
I remember thinking
the lone tree synchronicity I had there, but it wasn't alone. It had another tree next to it. So I was thinking lone tree, and then they said alone on the Coast to Coast Ouija board saying, you're not alone. And
but he was so, that was his faith. If the world was people who used to quit,
she also had the mirrors in her house.
Heartbreak of losing Dad has affected us.
Heartbreak of losing Dad.
But when her and I really aligned was when...
On the way here with the Ouija board, I stopped and there was these fennel plants that were dry and they were tinkling in the wind.
We're adding with just the three of us.
And I thought of the verse without love.
It's really good because if I had no family, if I was hungry for family as a kid, but I'm so thankful to know the family that we had at the core.
And so reaching to the Ouija board and love is the key, but not anything.
Some element, I think, is always the missing from those fires in a way, not having that there. And I feel like
going in fear of that program.
We bring the big wood and we try and do it like him. His voice in terms of, I mean, I do remember those things. I really had to pull that up in my creative writing class last semester. I do remember him. I remember him always approaching me when he was home with me. Like, we'd be doing our separate activities. When he was on the television or I was on the computer or whatever. And he would come up and he would touch my head with the back of his hand. And he would just like say, like, I love you, kitty kitty. And I couldn't figure out where that came from. And I would say, oh, that's too bad. But
his voice was a big part of my connection to him because I'd come home discouraged a lot from being a school teacher.
But I don't identify that way, and I don't see that in a memory of me. I just
but they didn't have drinking at the fire. It's really great.
I'm really enjoying this time.
So about the grief of losing your father.
Spend that with myself, and to think about, I don't know, what I'm looking for, what I want to get, what I want to go for, and what I want to enhance, and how I can be of service, but mostly how I can take the best care of myself and ask myself tough questions so that I can be of best service. And I know you've told me some really amazing things about my entire life, but like, yes, now I'm 23 years old and I'm finally like, oh my gosh, my mom was right. I should brush my hair.
My father
I should
used to
love myself
spend time here in California,
I
up near where
be my best friend.
It's a very special place for him.
When you told me the young person, I'd be like, no, I need them to be my best friend. I need that to be my best friend. They need to brush their off these days.
The Ouija board I came up with, and my father
That's what we used to do.
Related to his cooking of exotic animal. We just thought we had wild hog and Oakland.
And cheese.
I know that you're in the best space you can be in right now. And that's our job, is to do the same here on the earth. I'm grateful. And I thank you for that. To remind me to be grateful for what we are and what we've become, and of course all the abundance in our lives. So thank you for being part of our lives.
I'm recording the audio about the gratefulness related to her father. My synchronicity with my father on the way here.
That I'm really thankful that I am sad on certain days that he's gone, and sometimes I do wish I had his physical form because I would tell him that I know sometimes our family looks rocky and we look like we don't have it under control, but that I have faith that we're gonna pull it together.
That's one of my oldest writings. We're in Fort Bragg, February 2012. Anyway, let it not end here. Let us go on and double the synergy of our combination. Tom Waits stumbling on the...
Together once again, Tom Waits from the coast, looking for the heart. It's Saturday night.
Looking for the heart of Saturday night.
Birds, and started ourselves off with Tom Petty and the remastered tracks,
Patrick's Day,
previously unreleased tracks, interviews with the band. The whole thing hosted by Den Fong Torres. A lot of you know Ben.
Have a pizza on
San Francisco Chronicle column, radio column, some of the radio work.
So I'm having a synchronicity with Daniel. There was 3 Daniels on the Ouija board thing, and then there was the song because of St. Patrick's Day.
I think I took Nora once, and they treated me like I was part of this group.
I was saying Daniel, my brother, who went before me, passed before me. I am thinking about my father. I had said that to him earlier. Wasn't brother, whoever.
We became friends like that. I think that's when we started liking my truck.
So I'm having that my dad, St. Patrick's.
And then
this guy knows how to cook. Has a synchronicity today too. Fat lady talking about the guy that died, the father. And I remember rousing.
As we were drinking,
and alligator tail.
Keeping my
and the hog meat we had. So he was done. She said. And that was the interview. It's like his choice. Ever beginning. I remember the evening. My synchronicity with the evening. With my dad.
I feel like I'm going there now.
Grief.
I feel like it's horrible, but like I have to, because I really feel like this is horrible relationship with Justin. Essentially, like, has shaken me to face my pain. Also, my paper about the soul wound and intergenerational trauma and culture has been forcing me, and painting at night and spending time with myself, which I don't enjoy usually, and I don't.
It came upon me wave on wave. Redemption.
Said, you know, I always had you, baby. Just waiting for you to find what you were looking for.